Earlier we mentioned that Dr. Dunn went to Texas A&M. He says, yeah, we're a house divided. His dad went to UT and has 5 kids who went to A&M. Okay, tomorrow is opening day for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Bun B's birthday bonanza is happening this Friday. Joining him on stage are Don Tolliver, Jagged Edge, Coco Jones, and Keith Sweat. And another special guest is joining the lineup. Here to announce who that will be is rapper, producer, professor, and businessman Bun B. Wow, that's you're all that and more.
I'll take that. Yeah, that's a great intro.
All right, before we get to announcing anything though, I am looking around, I'm sniffing, and I don't see a Trill Burger anywhere. Not a Trill Burger, because I'll eat a Trill Burger for breakfast, and surely you brought, it's in the car, isn't it?
I had no idea you ate this early, that heavy.
A Trill Burger is 24/7.
We got to make a breakfast burger just for Deborah.
Yes, okay. Speaking of the Trill Burger, you have a bigger presence this year at Houston Rodeo.
Yes, we're opening, presenting to the public Trill Town, which will be a 9,000 square foot build out. As soon as you enter through the gates at Kirby and McNee, will be very easy to find. You'll hear the music, you'll smell the food, and you'll see this big space. We're not only doing the burgers this year, we're actually presenting the Trill Tenders. It's our first time.
Trill Tenders?
Yes.
You tell me you have some of those in the car.
You're killing me today, Deborah. You're killing me. I don't even eat this early in the morning on show weeks. But it's amazing product. We won Best Chicken Tender about 2 years ago. We've been trying to find the right way to present it to the public in Houston, and we were like, let's just do it like we did the burgers, bring them to the rodeo.
Yeah.
So now we have this bigger space. We're presenting the tenders, the burgers. We'll be doing Trill Lemonade this year. We'll have a DJ on site for the evening weekend parties to play music for people and just keep the vibe going.
So it's its own little space.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You can come in and hang out.
What makes that burger so good?
We put a little trillness in it. That's the best thing.
Trillness. Now, do I find that in the spice section, or where do I find that at the grocery store?
You find that in your heart, actually. That's the thing, right? We really care about this product. We care about the people of Houston, and we don't want to serve people just any type of food. There's a lot of burger options available for people, and you typically have to pass up 10 to 12 places to come to Trill Burger, but we believe we have an experience that separates us from not just other burgers, but most other companies in town.
You put your foot off in it.
Oh, at the least.
Yeah.
At the least. I won't say where, but I definitely put it in there.
All right. When I introduced you earlier, I said there are lots of monikers that fit you, businessman, professor, rapper, producer, all those things. There was a point in your life where you weren't sure you would get to all those things. I just want to go back over your life before we make the announcement is coming, everybody. Houston born, Port Arthur raised. Your real name is Bernard James Freeman. Your dad had a good job, but then your parents divorced and things kind of got topsy-turvy the way it does for a lot of families that go through that kind of chaos.
Absolutely, absolutely. We ended up having to relocate from the city that I had known all my life to a smaller town. Now, I had been very familiar with Port Arthur. We have a lot of family there, and we would visit regularly, but actually living there it was a bit of a shift. To move from one of the largest cities in America to a very small industrial town. But being able to experience that really shaped who I became in my formative years, because I realized if I was going to make things happen for myself from that environment, I was going to have to try at least 2-3 times as hard as maybe other people would have to in other environments. The opportunities were smaller, and so you had to really push to make something of yourself from that environment, and you still do, but I'm one of many who have, and because of it, we've been able to make ourselves household names all over the world.
But there was a point where you thought you might be heading down a wrong path. What was the pivotal moment that you kind of went, ooh, let me bring this back?
I found myself in a very precarious situation, and it could have really sent me down the wrong path, and someone came and got me and said, look, this is one time where, we're gonna make sure you don't get caught up in this situation, but you've got to change your life. You're a young man, you're doing a lot of stuff, you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and we know that, and so because of that, you're gonna escape this one, but you'll never get a second chance. And I made sure to never put myself in that position again.
Your nickname was Bunny, was where we get Bun from.
Yeah, my family nickname, because Bernard was kind of hard for my brothers to pronounce.
Those R's and stuff, oh my God, it's so cute. But then of course it fits into Trill Burger because you have buns that you did not bring today. But anyway,
she's not gonna let me live that down.
I'm not gonna let you live it down. All right, and you came around at that time where this type of music was almost like poetry of the streets, if you will, right? It told the story of what was happening outside your window.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people in America have not been privy to the conditions of some of the disenfranchised people And so because of that, a lot of the stories that we told, many people assume was glamorizing, but we were just telling what we saw and the things that were actually happening in these different neighborhoods, not just in our neighborhood, but so many different people around America and around the world saw parallels in their life experience based on ours. And because of that, we were able to connect with people on a deeper level than just the music. And that lent itself to us not just having a good music career, but having long-standing connectivity with fans, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it took a Grammys a minute to catch up and then go, oh wait, this is a real category, and they should be getting.
Absolutely. But we're here now for sure.
You're here for good. All right, you've done collabs with Beyonce, Jay-Z, Outkast, all kinds of folks. I mentioned that you were a professor. You taught at Rice, and because of the home life that you had growing up, sometimes we repeat it or we do the best we can to make sure we fix it. And you married to Queenie. And she's an amazing woman. I saw her the other night. I was like, what is she using on her skin? Because that woman is flawless.
Queenie is Benjamin Button. Like, I have
she
to really
is
say,
Benjamin Button.
She's just getting more beautiful by the day.
Yeah. You got 2 bonus kids, 7 grandkids. Anyone following in your footsteps?
My son did it for a while. I believe he thought that it would have been an easy route to get to where he wanted to go in life. But I think he thought a lot of that was going to be courtesy of myself. But I had to let him know if he wanted to be successful in that or anything, he'd have to do it by himself, because if he had a job or wanted a career path anywhere else, I couldn't hold his hand. I couldn't walk with him. He'd have to figure it out on his own. And he was like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me. But he's very comfortable now. He's got a wife, and he's got, his kids and his family, and he's really excited about the future. I'm proud of him.
All right. Rap, hip hop at Rodeo Houston. I know it sounded like an oxymoron at one point, right? Because they started out with just doing country performances.
Absolutely.
And then they were like, okay, should we try that? Because Houston is so diverse. It took a minute to figure out that you can reflect all that diversity. I mean, they even had K-pop concerts selling out, right?
I mean, they wanted the crowd to see themselves on stage, and I'm proud to be a part of that. For many years, the music on stage didn't necessarily reflect the people in the crowds. And now we look at, there's so many different representations of what a Houstonian is culturally, and now we see a reflection of that on the stage at the rodeo.
And it's selling out.
I mean, look, people love to see self-representation. People love to be supportive of culture, and people just want to be a part of what's new and popping. And a lot of those things, whether it's music, culinary, the arts, it's all happening in Houston right now.
Yeah. All right. Your birthday bonanza this year.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna announce who the addition is in just a second, but tell us who people can expect and what they can expect this year. I remember that first year I went, you had those slabs out, and it was so entertaining, because just to see these brightly colored cars, when I say slabs, these cars out there was so entertaining.
Well, that's going to always be at this point a part of the show. I think that's just something that people come to expect, is the slabs on the dirt. But we've got a couple of more surprises this year, but we're very happy to have a more reflective rodeo of what the rodeo used to be on Black Heritage Day. I'm very proud of the rodeo for embracing myself and other different hip hop components like Cardi B and Chance the Rapper, and of course 50 Cent last year. But the rodeo was looking to kind of bring it back to the more laid-back, casual R&B type of evening, and I got no problem with that.
No, we
you know
got
what I'm saying?
it.
We got no problem with that. So
now we've added someone else.
Yes.
He was teasing me during the break. He goes, oh well, there we go. I guess we don't.
Well, there it is.
You missed the cue. Whoop, there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to my birthday bonanza on March 7th, Yolanda Adams, hometown legend, Grammy winner, current Grammy nominee. Just one of the best people in the world. She actually has been a mentor of mine for many years. As I became a Recording Academy member, she helped me walk through the Academy, pushed me to run for office. I ended up becoming the second ever national trustee for the Recording Academy representing hip hop. The first was actually Paul Wall. So Houston has had the only hip hop representatives in Recording Academy trustees. Your event. And she's just been such a great mentor and just such a blessing. And I really would love to hear her bring that anointing into the room. I believe gospel is needed.
Amazing.
And
I love her.
And I didn't have to leave out of the city limits to find the best gospel artists in the world.
Well, and oftentimes we don't have to with Houston, right?
Yes,
we got great talent right here.
here.
Yo, congratulations. Can't wait to see her on stage. Can't wait to see the entire concert. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for being such a piece of the heart and soul of Houston.
Can I come by later and bring the burger and the tenders?
Burger and the I will allow you, because you have Yolanda Adams. She's such a forgiving person, and then yes, I will allow you to bring back some Trill Burgers and some tenders. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me as always.
All right, Bun B's birthday bonanza is this Friday. To keep track of nightly performances, visit rodeohouston.com.